your dropshipping business, whether it's getting it off the ground, making more profits on the sales that you're already making, or anywhere in between, I am here to help you guys jump start your dropshipping careers or help you scale. So if you've joined any of our previous live Q&As, you know that we usually started answering questions that you asked 24 hours ago on our Facebook community group where we posted about this live QA. I will address your questions there first, and then I will move over to the live chat right here on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook channel where the live is happening simultaneously. So welcome to our 18th live Q&A, and I'm going to start. Before I get to the questions on the Facebook community, I'm going to start with some of the newest updates that recently came out in AutoDS. We're also going to release a page soon, a part of our website where you can read about all of these updates and learn about them before everyone else and really get ahead of your competition. So let's go ahead and see about some of the most recent updates that came out here in AutoDS. Then I will head on to the Facebook community to answer your questions, and then the live chat that we have right here on YouTube and Facebook. So start asking your questions now so that I will be able to address it really soon. And for anyone who's joined any of my previous live QAs, all 18 of them, then you know that I answer each and every one of your guys' questions. I only have one request and one request only. Anything that has to do with technical issues on the system, features that are maybe not working well, or bugs, or things that you don't know exactly how to make it work on AutoDS, please open up a live chat support ticket, a live chat or a support ticket, whatever suits you best. And our live representatives will help you with any case that you may be having. So please, guys, anything technical on the AutoDS system, leave that for the support team. And anything else for helping you in your dropshipping journey, that is what I'm here for. So start asking your questions right now in the live chat, and let's get this show on the road. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go over some of the most recent updates that came out in AutoDS. I'll zoom in a little bit to give you better visibility. We're going to start with the updates. Okay, so some new updates that just recently came out. First, we've got the AutoDS wallet. So for those of you who haven't heard about this yet, this wallet is going to help streamline your finances. And here's a demo screenshot from one of my eBay stores where you can simply see all of my payments coming from eBay. And I can also add balance to my Payoneer account. This wallet, by the way, is formed from the partnership between AutoDS and Payoneer, which is a recent great partnership that we created with them. And with this partnership, you are going to profit even more. How so? By using the AutoDS wallet for withdrawing funds from your bank account to Payoneer, if that's what you need to do. And then you can load balance from Payoneer to AutoDS directly from your AutoDS wallet, so you can easily top up your balance for using automatic orders, the Fulfilled by AutoDS service. And if you are a new user in AutoDS, you will also have a $10 bonus when loading balance for the first time. So once you top up your balance for the first time, if you top up, let's say $50, then you'll get 60. If you'll top up 100, you'll get 110, 500, 510, 1000, 1010, and so forth. So that's just a little welcome bonus to help you guys get on the right track with your dropshipping business and help you profit as soon as possible. Besides that, like I mentioned, you can withdraw easily to your AutoDS balance. You can send and receive funds from your bank account to Payoneer, to your Payoneer account, and then to your AutoDS account, or to your AutoDS account. And there are no landing fees, so you can do everything with no fees whatsoever, except for a 1% fee when you load balance. And this is something that is, well, we can't really do anything about it. It is not for us. Our API connection with Payoneer makes because of that, Payoneer takes 1% from us. We'll take that 1% from you. We're not making any profit off of that, but that 1%. So if you're loading $100 right now to your Fulfilled by AutoDS balance, if you're loading $100, then you'll get charged $101. But how is that compared to what we had up until now, which was PayPal, which took 4% every time we loaded our balance? So 1% instead of 4% is a huge difference, especially if you're already dropshipping with big numbers. Okay, so that's pretty much about the wallet. We also have a full explanation about it. We have a help article about it. We have a video about it on our YouTube channel. I can see that you guys are already writing in the chat. I will address all of you guys soon. Do not worry. Keep that chat running and I will get to it soon. The second update is sending a message to your buyers from the order screen. So now simply go to the order screen on AutoDS, and there you will have an option to send a message to your buyer instead of looking for their names on the order screen and then opening up eBay and then sending a message there. Now you can compose a message and do it directly from the order screen. So open up the order details and find that send message to buyer. And there, that way you can easily update your buyers what's going on with their packages, if there's anything you want to tell them, if it's not a part of the automatic messages that you have with AutoDS, you can easily send them that message. Now, the update number 3 is supplier update notifications. So when you have variants that are on hold in the products menu on AutoDS, you can simply hover over that yellow exclamation mark, and then you'll have a pop-up message of what's going on, why this product is on hold, what's going on the supplier's side. So here, for example, you can see that I hovered over this shower head over here, and I got the message that, for one, the supplier changed their product ID from X to Y, so now I know why it's on hold. And also the title changed from X to Y. So if they change their titles, it's an important thing that you need to know, because maybe when they change the product ID from one product to another, maybe they change it to a different product with different dimensions. And now I need to update my listing before putting it back online, because right now it's on hold, so it's fine. No one can buy it, but I want it to be updated and then have it go back online, make it active. So here you can read about all of the changes that happen and why your order is on hold, why your product is on hold. Okay, let's continue. I can just see the chat moving. So update number 4 is plans and add-ons. So we just did some improvements there and the way that you see it and what you'll see. Update number 5 is order cancellations unfulfilled by AutoDS, which you can now do it while the order, or before the order is shipped, and not only after. Update number 6 is the new editing option for mobile phones. So if you're using the mobile version of AutoDS, you can now easily edit things from your listing. Update number 7, speed improvements. Not going to go over that. Update number 8, new resources page. So you can now see it in autods.com/resources. And this is on top of our blog page, on top of our YouTube channel, both of which have great pieces of content. But here we're actually combining everything that we have in AutoDS, also our ebooks. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, right. And our podcasts, of course, and different tools that we have, like the eBay fees calculator. And what else did we have there? The insertion fee calculator and more things. So here you can see all of our resources, everything on one page. So here you can, for example, say, okay, I want to have, let's see, only the ebooks that we have. Okay, so I'll just uncheck everything. And now I can see our ebooks. We only have 4 at the moment, but we're working on making more. But there are some great ebooks for you to start off already. We have, of course, podcasts. You can watch both, see the ebooks and the podcasts. Or let's say you only want to see articles and you want it on the subject of dropshipping tips. So these are all the articles of dropshipping tips and the best suited for. So let's say I'm just getting started. So I'm going to click on getting started. And this is all of the articles that are on the topic of dropshipping tips that are for those who are just getting started. So this should help you narrow down on what type of content you want to see, what you want to learn when you are dropshipping. And that will just make it that much easier to find the right content for you to take your next step in your e-commerce empire. The last update is the eBay insertion fee calculator, which is another tool that we added, which is 100%, of course, free to use, whether you're an AutoDS member or not. You can also get to it. Let me just log out of WordPress so we won't see this. Log out really quick. Okay. I won't see that top bar. Okay, so the insertion fee calculator will simply help you understand when it is the right time to move to your next store. So if you don't have a store right now, and let's say you want to list 1,000 products, and you're going to pay eBay $262 above what they're giving you as free listing fees as soon as you sign up. So of course, that is not a good idea. And this place will simply help you understand when is the right time to move to the next store, instead of paying eBay all those insertion fees and then finding out the hard way. Right now we have it available for the United States, but if you want to see more regions, open up a feature request and let's see how that goes. Okay, guys, keep asking questions in the live chat. I will start very, very soon to address them. That is just some of the new updates that just came out in AutoDS, but that is not the point of this live Q&A. The point here is to help all of you start your dropshipping businesses if you haven't gotten started yet. Scale your dropshipping businesses if you're making sales and simply want to make more. Start asking your questions now in the live chat, and I will address it very, very soon. Okay, so now let's go over some of the questions that you guys asked on the Facebook community before this live Q&A. So I'll share my screen again. Okay, so let's begin. I'm starting with the questions from the Facebook community, and after that, I will move on to the live chat. Okay, so there weren't too many questions this time, so that's fine. Let's get started. Hello, I'm looking for advice on how to get the first sale. I have been watching the AutoDS YouTube channel videos for advice, but still not having much luck. Is it a waiting game or am I not doing things right? Hello, Oscar, first of all. You started with a pretty good question, how to get your first sale. So from what I understand, you already started your dropshipping store. You launched your store. I don't know what selling channel you're using. So once again, guys, when you start asking questions right now in the live chat, let me know what selling channel you're dropshipping on or you're interested in dropshipping on. And also let me know what suppliers you're thinking of using, what platforms you're using. Give me as much info as possible, what regions you're dropshipping from and where you're targeting. Give me as much information as possible so I'll be able to give you guys a very detailed answer for your case and not a general answer, since I don't have enough information. But in this case, I will think, Oscar, I will take into consideration that maybe you're starting your store on eBay, since most start there. And if you haven't been making your first sale, let me know also how many listings do you have on your eBay store? Do you have only 100 or 200 or 400? Because usually around a few hundred marks, you should start getting sales if you're like a complete beginner and haven't done any good product research yet. But if you have done good product research, you should sell after your first 10 or 20 items that you add to your store. But anyway, I don't know how many products you have. I don't know what selling channel you are using. So take into consideration once again that you're probably using eBay and you don't have too many selling limits to start off with. You do want to make those first few sales and then call eBay and tell them to upgrade your limits so that you will have more and more. And it is a numbers game. I don't know what product research methods you are using, but what I would suggest to do at this starting point is to wait 1 month. It is a waiting game, especially in the beginning. Wait 1 month and then look at your products, see how many views they got, how many watchers, and take the average of 1 view per day. It's not a great number, but if you're not making at least 1 view per day, that product is not interesting and most likely not going to sell. If you have at least 30 views after waiting 1 month, whether you have watchers or not, you should wait with this product, keep it in your store, maybe go to the product page, see if there's anything that you can optimize there, and just wait another month and see how that goes. Now, if the next month you make it to 60 views and still, 60 views, which means you were getting still the same average of 1 view per day and no watchers, then maybe this product is not that interesting and you should look for other product research methods and categories and niches. Now, if your product has watchers, that means that someone clicked the I want to watch this product button. That means that the product is pretty interesting. There's something there that caught one of the viewers' eyes. Now, if they didn't check out, if they didn't proceed with the checkout process, you should still know that this product had someone's interest in mind, which means that you should check out this product, see what's so special about it, and then try to add more variations from other suppliers. This is the number one rule to do once you sell. But if you're still only not making any sales yet and you're still looking around and waiting to make your first sale, that is one of the things that you should do once you have people that are interested in your products. Next, you also want to create promotions. So if you're dropshipping on eBay, you have promoted listings standard, you have promoted listings advanced. Both are two different promotion methods. Standard doesn't cost you any money up front, only after you make a sale from it. You give eBay a certain percentage. And eBay promoted listings advanced, the PPC, is pay-per-click ads, where eBay will sponsor your products even more depending on how much of a daily budget you're willing to pay them. But this means that you will have to pay them upfront before you make sales. So you have to put a budget aside for that. But it's a great marketing tool. You can also send offers to your buyers. And there's more ways to promote your products on eBay. By the way, we have plenty of blog articles on that. So head over to our blog page and search for eBay articles. You will see it there. Some of the many ways to promote your eBay listings. Besides that, product research, and this is more important than anything else that I talked about. So your product research needs to be on point, Oscar, and you want to work really, really hard when it comes to product research. This is something that you're always going to learn new ways, new products, new categories, new niches to sell in your store. It's always going to help you get great ideas. And the best way to product research, to research for great product, well, there's a few different ways. One way you can use the, I'm showing my screen now, yeah. One way is that you can use the product research platform that's integrated into the product research tool that's integrated into the AutoDS platform. You can get some great ideas from this tool. We have the greatest and most trending products right here, and you can use the smart filter system to filter by different category, by where the product is being shipped from or to, see new products, get products from specific price ranges, products for holidays before they start, so you'll beat your competition to it and prepare accordingly in advance. US suppliers, China suppliers, and soon to come wholesale dropshipping suppliers. This is a great way to just get good product ideas. And even if it is interesting to you and you went inside, you read about the details, you saw the item specs, you saw how fast or how unfast the product ships, and then you can easily import it to your store by clicking on import store. That is just one product research method. Another is by using the AliExpress Dropshipping Center. That's also a great method to use. I'm not going to go too much in depth about that, but search for AliExpress Dropshipping Center. You can also use paid tools like Zig Analytics if you want to learn the market, especially for the first time. Besides that, but that's, of course, you have to have a budget on the side. Besides that, more product research tools. You can see what is selling well on your suppliers' websites and then search for that on eBay and see if those certain keywords for that product is selling on eBay, and you can filter on the left side to see sold items after you create the search. So this way you'll only see listings that are selling when they sold, and then you can see if this product is in demand and also how much competition it has. Those are some of my most those are some of the most popular and my most favorite product research methods. But of course there are more, and we also have a product research spreadsheet that you can use. Let me just find it before I share my screen. You can use our product research spreadsheet to help you out, whether you're dropshipping on eBay, but especially if you're dropshipping in other places like Shopify or Wix. So let me just, here it is. Let me share my screen. With this product research tool, with this product research spreadsheet, all you have to do is click on File and make a copy so that you can edit it. And I just made it available offline by accident. So you only have one demo here, but basically what you want to do is put the product's title, whatever you found, put the source's link, and then answer all of these questions. Are you passionate about it? Is it hard to find in stores? Is it hard to guess the price? Is it a safe product that you can sell? Can people buy this product without doing much research? Does this product, I'm sorry that you guys are seeing everything small. Let me zoom in. Does this product solve a problem or stand out? Does it cost less than $30? If you're starting off, you don't want to go to the high ticket products. And does it comply with Facebook's ad policies, which is important because this way you'll know what you can and what you cannot sell and what you can and cannot do on your Facebook ads. And once again, you can do this for every selling channel. It's really good for Shopify and Wix, but you can still use it to help narrow down your product research on eBay. Let me know if this is interesting for you guys, and I'll leave a link to it in the chat. If not, then just don't say anything. Okay, so if I'll say it in the chat, I'll leave a link. Okay, next question. Hey there, wondering if anyone else is able to get the Marketplace Chrome extension to reprice your items. This is a technical thing, so please reach out to our support. Hi, Liran and all AutoDS members. Hi, Vincent. We have a few pretty good items that are selling a few times a day. Great. What can we do to increase the sales quantity of items that sell regularly? Great. Okay, so we have two different questions here, and these are both very, very good questions by Oscar and by Vincent. So Oscar had a problem of, I got listings on my store, but I need help to make my first sell. I hope that my answer will help you get your first sell at least. And in the next live QA, I want you to join and tell me how good it went for you. And then we've got Vincent on the other side asking, how can you increase the making more sales on products that are already selling for me? So this is a great question, and I don't know what selling channel you're using, so it really depends. My answer, of course, greatly depends on that. But let's just go over them in general. If you're dropshipping on eBay, the product is selling well for you. First of all, I would up the quantity from 1 to 2. If your quantities are only 1 on eBay and the product is selling well, I'm not sure what type of product it is, but many products are sold in couples, or many buyers are looking to buy more than the quantity of one. So first of all, upgrade your quantity to more than one. Next, add more products that are similar to that product that is selling for you. I don't know what's selling for you, but you need to add more products that are like it, because you just found something that is selling quite well for you, and this is great news. Now what you want to do is multiply your success by selling more items, and you can do that by adding more variants, more variations that are similar to that one. For example, you can upload different specifications of the same product, like a different weight, different size, different colors, different dimensions. And of course, look for what is interesting in that product. What problem is it solving for your buyers? And are there other products, doesn't even need to be similar to that, but other products that solve the same problem or even a similar problem? Because once again, you just found something that's trending quite well, that probably doesn't have too much competition, and you want to hold on to that as much as possible. So before your competitors start grabbing you by your tail, what you want to do here is add as many products as you can from this best-selling product, and this way increase your chances of making more sales and multiplying them. If you are running PPC ads on that product, then of course, this is the right time to scale your ads by adding more to your daily budget, and do that gradually and slowly. See where that goes, analyze it every day, and make sure that to find that sweet spot where you are putting the most into your daily budget, but also getting the most sales conversions from that. Once again, since I'm not sure what selling channel you're using, I'm not sure which way to go, but if it is on Facebook Marketplace, then you can just add more products that are similar to it, pretty much like eBay. But same thing goes for Shopify and Wix. Once again, it's really hard for me to answer your questions without knowing what selling channel you are using. But I hope that the advice that I did give you will help you make those extra sales, and I would like to hear about that in the next live QA. Okay, I'm going to move over now to the live chat. We're done with the Facebook community questions. So let's go ahead and start with the questions in the live. Hello, Laz. I remember you from the previous QAs. Is Amazon fixed? Tell me what's looking for improvements on Amazon. But anyway, it seems like a technical issue, Laz. Is there a limit on the number of listings to place on Facebook Marketplace per day to not get flagged or restricted? If so, what is the number? Great question, Adam. So there is no flagging on the Facebook Marketplace as far as I'm concerned. That's just something that's happening on eBay, but you can still succeed with it. On the Facebook Marketplace, in order to not get suspended, you want to follow Facebook's commerce policies. So if you're not familiar with them, just type on Google Facebook commerce policies and go over them. They don't like it when you do all kinds of things when you're running Facebook ads. So you want to watch that. And also on your listings on the Facebook Marketplace, almost the same rules apply. One sec. Next, stay away from products that you are simply not allowed to resell. Just stay away from them. Don't try selling ammunitions, anything that has to do with weapons, accessories to them, tobacco, firearms, flammable liquids, toys with choking hazards for babies, anything that's just dangerous that could impose a danger to the person who will receive the product, to the recipient. You should just stay away from that product. Even if you see that there is like no competition and so much demand for that product, stay away. There are tens of millions of products for you guys to resell, all with a certain amount of competition. And to be honest, the competition doesn't really matter, at least not for me. I've been dropshipping for the last 5 years. My first couple of years, I worked really hard, especially on product research, on knowing what products to sell. And it takes a while to get that moving. My first sell, granted, did come only after 3 days, if I'm not mistaken. And I was really ecstatic about it, but this is not everyone's case. And it doesn't mean that I knew everything back then. I'm still learning up until today, especially when it comes to finding more great niches to sell on my dropshipping stores. So there is no, in order to not get restricted on the Facebook Marketplace, just don't sell products that you're not allowed to sell. And there is no limit to the number of listings that you can list per day. I don't know if there is a limit. I am uploading 30 products per day, and I have no problem with that. We also have a free live Facebook Marketplace case study on our YouTube channel, where you can see everything that I did day by day, the products that I sold, how I was able to make more sales, where I got them from, how much I profited. Everything is 100% transparent there. So definitely check that out. And yeah, that's my number. I'm not sure if there's a number. I'm sure that if you had 1,000 listings, anything like that in a day, there will be some kind of a trigger there, some bot that will maybe temporarily suspend your account, but I'm not sure if that even exists. I can't seem to add products from DHgate or Alibaba, specifically cell phone accessories. I have problem with, okay, technical issue. So please forward that to our technical team and see what they can do about it. I'm not even sure if you're using AutoDS, but we still have our technical team that can help you if you are. When using fulfillment on Amazon, can you order fulfilled by Amazon, fulfilled Facebook Market, FBM, or just Prime? When using fulfillment or Amazon, can you order FBM? I think what you mean by this question, Laz, is can I dropship products that are not just Prime on Amazon and you want to dropship from Amazon? Then the answer is yes. All you have to do is, let me just show you right here on the system. Where is it? Right here. Let's go back to the AutoDS platform. Okay, and then you want to head over to the settings. And on the lister, because we're talking about the lister. So what you want to do is, let's see, I want to choose Amazon as a supplier. Okay, let's see where it is. Upload variations. Allow marketplace sellers. If you allow marketplace sellers, then what will happen is even if the product goes out of Prime or isn't Prime, it will stay in stock in your store. It won't go out of stock. Okay, so that's that option there. I'm sorry if you didn't see it. Let me just give you a huge zoom. Okay, it's right here. Allow marketplace sellers under settings, store settings, and lister. Okay. I am from US dropshipping to the US on eBay. Okay, that's great. And okay, yeah, you asked this question right here. I can't seem to add products from DHgate or Alibaba, and you are dropshipping from US dropshipping to US on eBay. Okay, so once again, open up a chat support ticket because it's a technical thing. US to US eBay. Okay, thank you also for answering me there, Les. Okay, let's keep it going. Hi, Liran. Hi, Liran. I have the eBay store starting to have traffic. Okay, your eBay store started having traffic. My question is, does Facebook Marketplace have auto order service? I have to pay additional service, or the ones that I have on eBay works too. Okay, so hi, Gabriel. I'm glad that your eBay store is starting to have traffic. The most important question is, are you also getting sales? And do you need help making more sales? What's your status right now? How many sales are you making per day? How many listings do you have? Okay, and regarding your question, does Facebook Marketplace have auto order service? We are working on it. And I even said it in my last live QA, we are working on it. Our developers are working around the clock to have that feature available soon. So it will be available soon. I don't know exactly what the date is, but you will have fulfilled by Amazon for the Facebook Marketplace. And to answer your last question, yes, you can use your auto order credits and also your auto order subscription in your plans and add-ons, the same one, to also fulfill your orders on the Facebook Marketplace. So no extra expenses for you, just that $8 a month for processing your orders automatically. And of course, your auto order credits and topping up your balance to pay for your orders. That's pretty much it. So yeah, it'll be under the same service, and I hope that you will enjoy that. I know that I will. The products on eBay store can be synced to the Facebook Marketplace. That is a pretty good idea. So if you guys have good ideas, this is what I want you to do. On the AutoDS platform, click on that circle right here on the top and click on feature request. Here, I can request new features that I want to see on the AutoDS system. So for example, let's create a search. Before we create a new thing to a new feature request, we want to see if anybody already created that request. So Facebook and eBay together. Doesn't look like we have something with both of them, but I'm not sure if the search works for both. It's only checking out eBay now. So let's check out Facebook Marketplace. This is in the selling channels. Anyway, this is live already, but this is an example of a previous feature that we had, a feature request that we had. So Joel Ramirez asked us to make a monitor for Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. 13 people upvoted that feature. So if you want to vote for someone's feature, click on that up arrow. Since many people voted for it, then it went live. Our developers worked on it, and then it went live. So that is how the feature requests work. And what you want to do again is search for your feature, see if it exists. If it doesn't, then you can create that feature. And once it has enough upvotes, it will move over to the planned category, as you can see here, to that column. As you see right here, Facebook Marketplace auto order fulfilled by AutoDS, it's planned. Okay, so it's not in progress yet, but it's planned. Also, dropshipping on Amazon, it's planned. So soon you guys know that this feature will be available. Okay, and there's more things here that are already planned. Then we have the things in progress. So our developers, as we speak, are working on these features. The bundling option for importing products, auto balance top up fulfilled by AutoDS managed orders. So if in the middle of the night your orders are being processed automatically and your managed balance that you use to that AutoDS uses to pay for your orders your suppliers, the source prices, if your balance runs down to zero in the middle of the night or while you're traveling or whatever, and more orders come in, they won't be fulfilled because you don't have any balance to pay for those orders. So what this feature will do, and it was a great idea, is to simply automatically top up your balance if you have that feature clicked in. And that way, as soon as your balance runs out, it will automatically top up using your payment method like Payoneer or whatever. And that way your orders will never stop running, even when you run out of balance. So more things that are here in progress and things that went live. So live is after in progress. The developers finished working on it, and now it is live. Okay, so that is basically how that works. So that is a great question. Can the eBay products be synced to the Facebook Marketplace? In any case, what I would suggest for you to do is, if you like those products and you want to sell them also on the Facebook Marketplace, then on the product screen on AutoDS, just click on the source price, click on the source item ID. That way you'll get to the supplier's website for that product, and add that product again to AutoDS, add it to your Facebook Marketplace store. The importing process is really quick anyway. So as long as you don't have this feature and you want to have it, you can import really quickly with AutoDS. You know that it only takes a minute and your product will already be live on your Facebook Marketplace store. Okay, next question. Is it okay to proceed dropshipping with a China supplier after their government make lockdown with some city out there? Okay, Murakin, that is a nice question. I don't have any problems right now dropshipping from Chinese suppliers. I always recommend to work with multiple suppliers, and this is one of the biggest reasons why I always recommend on doing so. Chinese suppliers are not always reliable. It's a different world than what we live in. Yes, we can make substantial profits dropshipping from China, and that is not going to go anywhere. But to put all of our eggs in one basket in Chinese suppliers' baskets, that is not the greatest idea. One reason, because sometimes they have problems with their government, sometimes they have problems shipping out, delivering products, exporting them from China. Sometimes they have Chinese holidays a few times a year where you won't be able to talk to your supplier for a couple of weeks. So nobody wants to rely their business on that, and that is why you should always work with multiple dropshipping suppliers. So to answer your question, I haven't heard of anything bad yet coming from China, but do add more suppliers. Add US suppliers if you're dropshipping to the US. Add Canadian suppliers if you're dropshipping to Canada. Try to keep it as domestic as you can. Keep everything under the same country to increase your shipping speeds, decrease shipping costs, and having more satisfied customers. Okay, can you change bank account to Payoneer? Laz, please ask our support team. I'm not sure. Can you explain the AutoDS wallet? Sure, Tanisha. So there's already a video on our YouTube channel that can give you a great explanation of how that works. So our YouTube channel is youtube.com/AutoDS. And here you can click on new feature AutoDS wallet. And here I pretty much gave you a full explanation of what this wallet is and how it works. So I went over it in the beginning of this live. I went over some of its features. If you want to learn how to connect your wallet, the whole step-by-step process of how to connect your AutoDS wallet to Payoneer and start working with all of that synchronization, just check out this video. I did a full step-by-step process from the first. Oh, and I forgot to mention, of course, 150 free auto order credits for anyone who will try out the wallet for the first time. So here I went on a step-by-step process of how to add that wallet and all of the steps that you need to take. So please go ahead and watch that, and that will definitely give you the explanation that you are looking for. Okay, guys, keep it going. Hey, give me some likes in this video if you guys appreciate the value. I don't like asking for it, so I won't, but thank you. Can we have the suppliers for AutoDS fulfillment? Yes. Let me show you the suppliers for AutoDS fulfillment. Sharing my screen again. Fulfilled by AutoDS. So you can head over to autods.com/suppliers. And here you have all of the suppliers that AutoDS supports today. So if you want to know what we support in the Fulfilled by AutoDS service, you can click on United States, okay, USA. These are all the suppliers that we have from the US region. Basically, we shouldn't have any problem even with these suppliers that not too many people are using today with the Fulfilled by AutoDS service, as long as it's a US supplier that charges a US dollar currency. We shouldn't have any problem. So for example, what works really well today, many dropshippers are using the Fulfilled by AutoDS service, is on AliExpress, Amazon, Walmart, and Home Depot. That is our top 4. But once again, we also support CJ Dropshipping, Banggood, and anyone else that you want to use here, as long as they are from the US and they charge a US dollar currency. Okay, so that's regarding the Fulfilled by AutoDS service. An experienced eBay seller explained about a flag or warning that eBay puts your account when you're dropshipping and limits your impressions by 70%. How do you handle that? Hey, Gabriel. So you're asking great questions. I don't remember you from the past live QA. So welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll learn so much more about dropshipping than what I'm doing in this quick live Q&A. So yes, eBay flagging is a thing. It's been a thing for over 2 years now. I remember the day, it was April 20th, if I'm not mistaken, 2 years ago, when eBay just flagged accounts in one day. Anyone who's dropshipping, whether you're doing retail, wholesale, private, whatever, your account is now flagged because they want to give more visibility to people who are not dropshipping and spending a lot of money on inventory. And they may be getting increased views, but they also have much, much, much higher investment for their inventory. So that is the separation that eBay did. Now, to answer your next question, it limits your impressions maybe around 70%, around 50 maybe. But yeah, it limits your impressions. I remember that I asked my wife that same day, I'm like, something happened. I'm like, I'm clicking on the traffic on my eBay seller dashboard and everything just plummeted. And I'm trying to find out why. I mean, I didn't make any changes to my account. And, and I'm connected to so many dropshipping communities. And I saw this problem that many people are complaining about not having as much sales as they used to. Now, let me answer your question. What can you do once your account gets flagged? First, you can try to unflag it by following eBay's policies and not doing retail dropshipping and working with private wholesale suppliers. But the most important thing is your item location. This is most likely what triggered eBay's flagging of your account. So you've got your item location in your eBay listing, right? And if you revise it, you'll see you have the item location, you also have a zip code. And eBay checks your tracking information and they check the first tracking event and they want to see where that came from. And if they see that that first line of your tracking event is not connected and it's not in the same location as the zip code provided in your listing, then they know that you're lying about your item location, which means that they will flag your account. You can undo that by using Aqualine's tracking number conversions. I also have a video on that on our YouTube channel. And with Aqualine, they will simply make it so that your first tracking event will be the same, will come up from the same location as what's in your zip code. So that will fix the problem for flagging in item location policy. You can also try creating a new eBay seller account. Okay, but in this case, you're going to have to start all over from the beginning and do it the right way. But the ultimate solution, if you have lots of limits on that eBay seller account, is to simply use up your limits and list as many products as you can. It is a numbers game. So if you have 1,000 listings without a flagged account and you are making 10 sales per day, now your account is flagged and you're making 2 sales per day. Okay, it's not really 80%, right? But now you're making 2 sales per day. Then instead of having 1,000 listings, try having 5 or 10,000, and you'll make much more than what you did before your account got flagged. And that was what happened in my case. I only had 400 listings. Today I have several thousand, and it's a different ball game. Totally different. So that's how you can handle that. And automation, if I uploaded $500 and sold over that, will it turn to my listing out of stock if nothing else is sold? Yes, Tanisha. So if eBay gives you $500 in listing, when you create a new eBay account, they limit you to about 10 items and $500, if I'm not mistaken. And what will happen once you pass $500, once you imported 10 items or $500, whichever comes first, and you make a sale on one of those products, then what eBay will do is it will take one of your products out of stock so that you will be able to make another sale. And if you do make that other sale, they'll take another product out of stock and they'll keep doing that while your limits are in the red zone. But what you want to do after making your first sell is get eBay on the phone and get them to upgrade your listings to as many as they can. Tell them that you're a big business. You just started out your business on eBay. You're already selling on other platforms. It's working really well. You want to try out eBay, and you need more than 10 and more than 100 listings. Okay, because that's just not going to be enough to make some great profit here. Okay, so that should be your next move. Yes, love to have a copy of the spreadsheet. Okay, there we go, Michelle. You asked for it, so let's get it. I'm going to share that copy. And to everyone who is in this live QA, here you go and enjoy. Product research, dropshipping spreadsheet. Click on file, make a copy, and enjoy. Okay, I'm a man of my word. So there you go. You got that product research dropshipping spreadsheet. Now let's continue where I left off. It was somewhere up here. Yeah, it was somewhere here. I answered you, and Michelle, I answered you. Okay, so there you go. You got that link. Yes, the link would be great. Okay, DT7. So there you go. It's right now in the live chat. Enjoy that, guys. Looking at my eBay store, it's obvious that I'm a drop shipper. How can I increase selling limits? First of all, it doesn't matter that it's obvious that you're a drop shipper. It's perfectly fine. It's been going on for 10 years now. It's nothing new. How can you increase your selling limits? So there's a few ways to increase your selling limits. Let me share my screen. If your account is flagged by eBay, it's going to be much, much more difficult. So I hope that your account hasn't gotten flagged yet. And that is why I also advise to upgrade your limits as much as possible before your account gets flagged, because then what eBay does today is they give you a much harder time to upgrade your limits once your account is flagged. So be sure to get as many limits as you can before your account gets flagged. Before you even get dropshipping, you can list products that you have from home. It's one of the best ways to start off your eBay seller account, and call eBay, and then they check out your listings and they see that you're just a dude trying to sell some items that you have laying around your house, and they won't have any problems with that. But if they see that you're dropshipping from the first listing that you imported, they're going to ask you questions like, where are you getting the products from? They don't want to hear retailers. They want to hear wholesale suppliers. They want to hear that you are shipping out your products quickly and on time. They want to hear that you are customer focused, customer oriented. They want to know about all these things, and that's what they're going to check in that first call. They want to make sure that you're also not going to list items in categories that they don't like new seller accounts starting off with. And even electronics is not something that they like to hear. I learned that off of my own experience a few years ago, and that was really weird because I opened a few eBay accounts, no problem at all. And then when I tried to open another one, and for that reason, they didn't let me open it. But of course, I was still able to do it. But yeah. So how do you increase your limits? What you want to do is go to our blog page at autods.com/blog, and here search for the word limits or selling limits, whatever, and you will have the search result: eBay selling limits, how to check, get around, and increase your eBay selling limits. You also have an embedded video where I went over that explanation and all of the different methods that you have to increase your eBay selling limits. I'll just go over it really quick. So first, there's the prerequisites, things that you have to make sure that you have before asking eBay to raise your limits. First is make sure that your limits are in the red zone. So you listed all of the items that they allowed you to list. Your items are also in stock. Otherwise, a representative will tell you, hey, but your products are not in stock anyway, so remove them, add more products, and that's it. You've got more limits. Make sure that you don't have any open returns, any cases, or unresolved buyer requests. So check out your returns and replacements. Okay, and check out the resolution center. Make sure that you have nothing open there, and that everything was resolved to the buyer's satisfaction. And of course, make sure that your seller level is in good standing. So you want to be above standard, or top rated, of course. Make sure that your items are in stock. I already mentioned that. Okay. And verified PayPal account. It's not as relevant anymore since today we're using more Payoneer. Now, once you meet those prerequisites, now you can start thinking about, now you can start implementing the methods of increasing your seller limits. So this is how you're going to do that. There's the automatic method, which is when you're making enough sales and eBay just sends you an email like this one. Hi, Iran, congratulations. You've been doing a great job selling on eBay, and we've noticed. How would you like to list even more? Now you can. Here's how much you can list now every month. In this case, they upped my items from 370 to 710. This was way in the beginning. And the amount from 9,500 to $18,500. Okay, which is great. So I got almost a ×2 on both, and that is just the automatic method. So if you're selling well, your account is in good standing, everything is working well, eBay has algorithms to see this and give you an automatic seller limit request. This is, of course, the best way to get it done. If that doesn't happen, you can simply go to your eBay seller dashboard and click on request to list more. Once you do that, the automatic system will see if you're eligible for a limit increase and send you the answer on the spot if you will get that limit increase or not. The third method is to contact eBay through the phone, and we definitely recommend this method and not through the chat, and not through a live chat, not through sending them an email. And that is because they usually keep a record of all those times that you reach out to them, and then they'll wait at least 1 month before even checking your account again to see if they should upgrade your limits. But if you contacted them by phone, they are most likely not recording those calls, or even if they are, they're not going to listen to it. So you can even try calling them every single day. All right, and this is how those service providers do it. And you have to be really consistent until you reach a representative that will say, okay, you know what, here you go, get that limit increase if you don't really deserve it. If you do deserve it, you'll have a much easier time. Okay, and of course you can try where were we? How to get to them by phone. So you got a few different methods over here. Just read the blog. There's a step-by-step process of how to get their phone number. It changes now and then, and the methods also change now and then. And you can also contact them through email, but leave this as the last, and also from chat as the last method, because once, like I just mentioned, they will record those conversations, and if they tell you no, you'll have to wait 1 month before you're doing that, before you can do that again. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Now, what are you going to do if you're not eligible for a limit increase? You tried reaching out to them, they said no. What steps should you take next? So one, make sure that you're eligible for a limit upgrade. Go over what was written on top. Okay, go over the prerequisites, make sure that you answer them. Okay, next, what you want to do is, well, get more sales. So if you're not making enough sales, this was my dashboard from one of my previous screenshots. If you're not making great sales like what you're seeing here, it's a pretty good one of the stores that actually started selling pretty well for me back then. It's still alive today, by the way. So if you're making more sales, then all you have to do is get eBay back up on the phone, tell them, hey, I spoke with your representatives a while ago, and they told me that if I make more sales, they will upgrade my limits. Check out my store now. My items are in stock. I'm complying with all of your policies. So now please give me that limit increase that we talked about. Okay, that's another way to do it. Try instantly again by phone. So I already said that you can get them on the phone as much as you want, or only after 1 month if you're doing it by chat or by email. And that's pretty much the basic steps of how to increase your limits. Those are the best practices that we know of today. So check out those methods. Let me know if it helped you. My ad account is disabled. What can I do? So MB9 Legends, why was your ad account disabled? Mine actually was never disabled. Let me know what happened there with your Facebook ad account. What did you do there? What kind of ad did you show? Did you do like kind of things that Facebook doesn't like to see, like showing them some supplements, like what happens if you take this vitamin, or if you take this item, if you take this pill, or take this whatever, and this is my before after. I was really fat, and after now I'm skinny. Check out this ad, click now to buy. Those are the things that they really don't want to see. But also you have to follow Facebook's commerce policies. I'm not sure what you did wrong, and nobody will be able to give you a direct answer. Only you will know what you did wrong with that ad, because you know what you did there. So read Facebook's commerce policies and try to avoid that from happening again. We also have some videos on, well, actually that's how to unlock your Facebook Marketplace account. You're talking about Facebook ads, so it's a different thing. Just reach out to Facebook and appeal, and make another appeal, and try to make an appeal every single day until the representatives finally answer you and give you that appeal. But once again, I don't know what you did wrong, so I don't know what you need to do, what steps you need to take. Hi, Liran, my ad account is disabled. How can I active? Please tell this. Okay, so I just talked about that. Product research doesn't tell you if the product is available at the source. For example, AutoDS, if the source is reliable, something you can add maybe. Wait, Laz, I think you're trying to say something here. Let me try to understand it. Product research doesn't tell you if the product is available at the source. And for AliExpress, if the source is reliable, something you can... Are you talking about our product research tool? So if you want to know if it's available at the source price, if you want to know if it's available at the source, you mean? So right now I'm using the product research tool. I see a whole bunch of items, but I don't know if they're in stock or not in stock at the supplier's website. I think that's what you mean. Let me know. But that if so, that is a good idea of something that we should add. And of course, that needs to come with a feature request. Okay. And how can you tell if this AliExpress, if the source is reliable? You can tell that because you can see the product reviews from the product research screen. So click on the product and you can see the reviews. You can also read the customer's reviews directly from the product research screen and not clicking on the supplier and going to their page and looking for the reviews there. So you can know if the product is reliable for sure. My account is disabled. Okay, that's MB9 again. Can AutoDS roll out the order fulfillment for Facebook Marketplace? Okay, so it is planned. It is planned right now. And as I showed you guys, it's in the feature request section and it is in the plan section. Lots of people are actually talking about this. Lots of people are requesting it. I'm glad to hear it. I love seeing demand and being able to provide the solutions. And this also creates of course, better opportunities for both sides because we can provide you with the service that you're looking for and you can make more profit from that. So it's always a win-win situation. And believe me, we want to get that featured rolling out. All right. How do you, 3 times, 4 times was it now? Thanks. You're welcome, Laz. Oh, and that's about the 5th time. I would gladly run. I'm using Fulfilled by AutoDS and absolutely love it. It's a game changer for sure. Thank you. Thank you, DT7. I'm also using the Fulfilled by AutoDS service. And to be honest, I've been using AutoDS even before Fulfilled by AutoDS, and I was even a customer in AutoDS before I even, joined the team. So I was always really happy with the system and with how everything works. Just like everything else, there are bugs, and those bugs get fixed, and then there are patches that solve problems, and then more added features. And I always felt like this tool was always one step ahead of the game. And with the Fulfilled by AutoDS service, it just blew everything else out of proportion. So I agree with you. And thank you for the compliments. I really take it to my heart. Even when you guys have negative things to say, I completely understand that. And just so you guys know, without the hate, we won't be able to appreciate and put our goals more on the love, and of course provide real solutions to real problems. Love your system. Thank you, Las. It's nice to hear that from you too. One more thing that I would like to add to that. Thank you for the compliments, guys. Usually, from the way that I see the world and the way that everything works from my perspective, when people want to complain about something, they complain about it really quickly and on every place possible that they can complain. But when they're happy about something, they usually keep it to themselves. So there is not a lot that would go out and compliment. Just like how rich people who really made it and they're millionaires and billionaires and trillionaires, most of them are quite modest. You guys don't know about them because they don't go out and telling the world about their problems. But people on the other side, on the other glass, right? On the other hand, on the glass half empty, the ones that don't have a lot of money, that are trying to make it month by month and are big complainers about many things in life, they don't have a problem to complain. So thank you for the compliments, guys, and I will not waste any more time talking about that. Hello, I just dropped in. I want to ask if you guys have more variety of vendors like Shane, ChickMe, Aldi's, and Target. Hello, Farahona. So thank you for joining the live QA. And we support Target from what you just mentioned. But if you want to see suppliers like Shane and ChickMe and Aldi's, we have a feature request on AutoDS. I won't share my screen again. Just please watch this live again. And I showed you where you can make a feature request on AutoDS. That is where we listen to you guys, to everything that you guys want to see on AutoDS. And then we actually implement it into the system. So make a request for that. What is the provider on mentorship program? What do you mean, Richard? Hi. What do you mean on what is the provider? So we have Daniel. He is a great mentor. He is running around 20 e-commerce stores, if I'm not mistaken. And he's doing it from different regions around the world. He's drop shipping from X to Y using all kinds of different suppliers, using virtual assistants. And he'll help you get your drop shipping business off the ground from any region to any region so you can easily differentiate yourself from the competition, start making sales and profit on your first day or on your first week. That really depends on you. I don't know if I answered your question. I'm not sure what you mean by provider, but you should definitely check out our mentorship program. When is AutoDS going to do wholesale? Blazy and Goddess, hello from my previous lives. I remember you. AutoDS is moving towards wholesale. That is a part of the new feature that we're going to roll out in our product research system. Guys, these things take some time, but if you've seen what AutoDS was 1 year ago to what it is today, and what it was 2 years ago compared to what it was 1 year ago, and what it was 3 years ago compared to what it was 2 years ago, you guys will understand how fast things are moving here. So in the day-to-day, it may not seem so fast to you guys, asking what about fulfilled by AutoDS for Facebook Marketplace? What about wholesale for the product research system? For you, maybe it may be moving slow, but if you look at the long term, you'll see that we're always fulfilling out these new features and methods, and that is another one that we're going to have coming out soon. Hello. Ooh, we've got 5 minutes left. Let's run. Will you be hiring mentors to match time zones? When mine is awake, I'm asleep. I would be nice to have a chat instead of emails. That's a great question, Michelle. I'm not sure if we are right now in the process of getting new mentors, but we should want to fix this problem. So does our mentor know about that, first of all? And if he doesn't, please send him an email and try to find a good time zone that will make it for you guys. I don't really have any more advice for that, but that is a great thing to ask. And let me ask more after this live QA and see what can be done about that. How to find US suppliers other than AliExpress? I'm still a beginner. Okay, Mutakin. So there are many more suppliers from AliExpress. Let me share my screen. So one way to see them is by simply going to autods.com/suppliers. And here you can learn about 25 suppliers that we have here, something like that, give or take. And you can use all of the products from these suppliers' websites. So tens of millions of products, okay, at a glance. And you can use any of these suppliers and all of the products that they have from all of their different regions, okay, from all of these regions, to dropship their products on eBay or Shopify or Facebook or Wix. And we're going to add more selling channels soon, but like WooCommerce, BigCommerce, Amazon, and more. But these are the best suppliers that I would recommend working with. We added them because of their popularity, because of their product range, because of how well they are doing in the market today. So you can easily automate your business, price monitoring, stock monitoring, quick product importing, automatic orders, get all of that done, okay, with these suppliers and dropship into these different selling channels. So these are the best suppliers that I would recommend on using. But besides that, you can also, once again, head over to our blog page at autods.com/blog. And here in the blog, make a search right here for suppliers. And you'll get all of our articles on suppliers, like the top 16 to use for your Shopify business from the United States, top 15 European suppliers, best suppliers in Florida, best eBay dropshipping suppliers, top 21 clothing suppliers, top pet suppliers, and click on show more to see more and more supplier recommendations, but there are more than enough. So just head over to our knowledge base. It is a great place to learn. Okay, yes, exactly. So I guess I answered you well there, Laz, I hope. Is eBay strict on dropshipping Amazon items and banning after the seller doing so? So Darth, eBay will suspend your account if you're not providing great customer service, if you're not shipping out your items on time. Those are permanent suspensions. That's going to be hard to get back your account after that. But you do have temporary suspensions, which they will do when you start dropshipping from Amazon from day one. You don't have to dropship from retailers like Amazon from day one. eBay, at the end of the day, they'll simply flag your account, but you can still survive here for the long term and make those sales if you have enough product listings. So eBay is strict on it. Does it make it impossible? No, but you do have to have the right tools and knowledge. Much of that, many of that, all of that, which we provide in our blog channel and our YouTube channel. So my recommendation is to start maybe with products that you have laying around your house. Maybe start with products that you have from wholesale suppliers if you're in contact with any. Get those limits up as much as possible, even 10,000 listings if you can, and only then you should start retail drop shipping. You can even do it with a couple thousand, but those are the big numbers. But yeah, so it's possible. They are strict, but it's definitely possible. I need that. I read that they will ban you, and I have many items in my store on eBay. Okay, so if you have many items in your store on eBay, so you already have an established eBay account, which is a good thing. It's not that you created a new seller account right now, and the first thing that you did was started importing from Amazon to eBay. So, but what will happen at the worst case from what you are saying here, but it's a seasoned account from what I understand, so you won't have this problem. But even if they did give you a temporary suspension, they simply want to verify your account details, know who you're working with, and what you're here to do. So I already answered on how to put up with that phone call in this live, so watch it if you started late. But in any case, you shouldn't have any problem if you already have many products in your store, as you said. It's probably an aged eBay account, and you won't even have to go through any verification process, just happy drop shipping. So as you see, they didn't ban you up until now. They won't ban you unless you are not treating your customers correctly, not shipping out your products on time, not answering to their cases or resolutions, and any more reasons for banning. Of course, Vero copyrighted items, don't sell those. Those are temporary suspensions that you can get out of, but temporary ones are easy. When will the eBay Udemy class be updated? Things change so fast. Great question, Michelle, and I have an answer for you. We are already, I already recorded some videos, and I have a few more that I will record next week, and then the eBay course will be fully updated and up to date. On average, what do you guys tend to set your profit percentages, and do you guys do free shipping on eBay items? So I see that you're asking the people in the chat, which is great. I have to end the live QA, so I'll make it quickly. Don't worry about your profit percentage. Don't worry about others' profit percentages. Okay, I'm working at the 50% profit range, but before being charged tax for my supplier. So for example, when I'm dropshipping on eBay, I see that my break even is 15%, and then I add another 50% profit on top of that. About 10-15% from that gets eaten up from the source price tax, but that's still perfectly fine, and I'm still making great profits. But it depends what you're selling, who you're selling to, what you're selling to them, and many more factors. So there is not a scientific fact for what your break-even needs to be and what your profit needs to be. But however, do not sell below the 20% profit margin range. That is just not fit for the dropshipping business model. It is a very profitable business. Once you get your product research intact and you know what you're selling and who you're selling it to, you'll make some great profits here, even more than what I just said. Laz, Lior Posen, where is he? Lior did not go anywhere. He is still here. He is definitely still here. If you want to ask him something, you can just ask here, and I'll make sure that he sees that question. Do you miss him? By setting up an Amazon dropshipping item to gift, does it erase all traces that it is Amazon or just a receipt? So if you mark your product as a gift, then it will simply go in gift packaging, which means that your buyer will not know how much you paid for that product, but it'll still come in an Amazon box. Your customers will not care, and you will see that after you make a few first sales. But it doesn't erase all traces that it was from Amazon. Your buyer will still know, but once again, 99.9% will not care. So don't worry about that. I can see that you're asking this question because you're just getting started, but you'll see what I mean once you make those first few sales. Do you recommend Spocket or Sellwho as suppliers? Nope. Go to autods.com/suppliers. Those are my recommendations, and I also talked about why. You won't have any problems making substantial profits and also automating your business at the same time, which means you can sell even more. Thank you for answering my questions. Big fan of the channel. Thank you, Darth Shreds. And this is going to sum up this video for you guys. It went over a little bit over an hour, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we are always here to help you guys take the next step in your e-commerce business. Subscribe to our channel, check out our blog page, let me know how else I can help you, and I will meet you guys in the next live QA. I want you guys to have more questions ready, and I will happily answer them and help you take the next step in your e-commerce empire. Thank you for watching.